Hello, it is 8:03 a.m., September 7th, 2025. I'm back. Uh, so this is a video journal sort of channel. It's only really here so I can talk about something and pretend I'm not talking to nobody, you know, and sort of keep track of my life and where I am, you know. And I've been doing it for almost 6 months now, coming up on 6 months. I think actually maybe 6 months now. And I just rewatched like my introductory video where I'm talking about like where I am in life and stuff. And it's so striking like how much of what I wanted to do is being done right now, you know, 6 months ago. And so I guess I just wanted to put it out there, you know, that as corny as it sounds, you can really do the things that you want to do as long as you make time for it and are, you know, I don't want to say realistic about it because that's an easy way to put yourself down and say it's not realistic to do this, but like as long as you're respecting yourself and loving yourself and respecting your time and your body, I think, you know, these things like, you know, being more fit and being more social and you know, being kinder to others and yourself, it's all, you know, being more outgoing, like these are all things that I wanted to be or do like 6 months ago in March, you know. And coming into it now, you know, going into September now and seeing that I have actually done a lot of those things, and, you know, going back to school and seeing that I am way healthier and happier and I love myself more and I love others more and I'm kinder to people and I'm more outgoing and I can smile and say hi to people that I don't necessarily know, you know. And I can go to the gym and I can wake up early, go to sleep early, and go on a fucking morning jog like a fucking, you know, and have my goddamn fucking protein cereal with almond milk, which is like less than 200 calories, by the way. Awesome. But I mean, it's things like these that seem so hard. Not the almond milk, but you know, the going on a run in the morning or a jog, you know, and working out and being more social. And yeah, it's like it doesn't happen overnight, but it will happen if you just keep at it, you know. If you keep your head above the water, just with a positive attitude, you know. At least that's how I did it, you know. I had to learn to love myself, which is so corny now that I'm saying it, but I don't know how else to put it. I had to be kind to myself and recognize where I was sort of hurting or where I was lacking in terms of, you know, and being kind to myself again, you know, and being understanding, you know, in my struggles, because I was so hard on myself, but it wasn't changing anything. You know, you suck at this, you're not good at this, you're fat, you're this, you're that, you're a fucking loser, you know. That didn't change shit. You know what changed shit? Me being nice to myself, me being like, oh, you know, it's okay, you're not that bad, and you know what, you can go to the gym, you can work out. And look at me now, I'm not as fat anymore. I still look kind of fat, but I'm not that fat, you know. And if I keep going, I'll be even less fat, you know. And I think I'm like 20 pounds down now, by the way. Oh man, it's just, and you know, I started going to the gym in February maybe, and then I started sleeping early, all this stuff, you know, try to be healthy, all this stuff, and I stopped all that. I gained 5 pounds, but here I am, I'm back, you know. And it's really, you know, it's a testament to loving yourself. You gotta enjoy yourself. You're stuck here with you know, and you gotta learn to get along with yourself, you know. I guess this is really for people that hate themselves, you know. Don't hate yourself. But, you know, when you start loving yourself, when you start being nice to yourself and understanding to yourself, and, you know, and like really loving someone, like you don't, if you love your brother and you see him smoking or like doing something unhealthy, you don't say like, oh yeah, do whatever, I love you. No, you are concerned for them. You're concerned for their health because you care for them, you know. And in the same way, when you love yourself, you can be hard on yourself when you need it, and you can recognize when you have unhealthy habits that can and should be cut, you know. And you can recognize when you are being too nice to yourself, and that's an unhealthy habit too, you know. You can recognize when you're obviously, you know, being too hard on yourself, or you can recognize when, you know, maybe a little bit more of a push is necessary, you know, because when you love someone, you want what's best for them, and when you love yourself, you do what's best for yourself. And that goes into respecting yourself and respecting your body too, and recognizing that the things that you eat and the things that, and like the sort of the habits that you, like physical fitness habits that you maintain, affect you, you know, and they are crucial to your health and your happiness too. And I would say that I'm a lot happier now that I'm healthier, you know, and I'm having fun too. Like if you look at my previous videos, I'm having a lot of fun being healthy and sort of challenging myself and being a bit hard on myself, pushing myself a bit, and doing things that are scary, and realizing that I can do these things. Or if I can't do these things, realizing that I can work at it or do other things, you know. And it's like, it's okay, you know. And I think when you learn to love yourself and respect yourself, and you start really doing what's best for yourself, that's when you sort of hit that sweet spot of like overcoming these challenges and doing what you want to do, you know. And it's hard because I think halfway through this like whole video journal thing, I probably didn't like myself that much because I wasn't going to the gym and I wasn't doing this or that. My biology grade was fucking ass, you know. But like, I ended up passing biology. I ended up doing actually really good in biology. I got like, I think I like an A. And it's like, you know, it's when you love yourself and you, again, you love yourself and you respect yourself, you can get over those like slumps, those times when you would probably hate yourself, you know. And, you know, giving yourself grace as well, I think is important to, even if you do something or you are repeatedly sort of hurting yourself in a way that would make yourself mad at yourself, you know, give yourself the grace to move on, because I don't think holding a grudge against anyone does anything, you know, solves anything, and that goes for yourself as well. So I guess it's nice to see the progress that I have made, and if you hate yourself, that's stupid, so don't do that. And yeah, listen, I'm gonna keep doing my shit. I'm gonna keep eating my 170 calorie cereal. And I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna keep at it, you know. I'm gonna keep losing weight. I'm gonna keep loving myself, respecting myself. And you know, if you're watching this and you choose to do so as well, then we're in this together, you know. Even if we never see each other ever again, somewhere in the world, we are in this together. All right, 8:13 a.m., September 7th, 2025 on a Sunday. Yeah.